Hey, yo, what is it? You know what it is. This is your man, Levon. Yo, check it out. Just coming back real quick just to give you this informational Faith Over Fear Friday video today. You dig? Today we're going to give you some information that I think is pertinent and important for you to know on this Faith Over Fear Friday. So let's get into it. So we all can be clear. We all can have an understanding, because I think we all should have complete content and fair content. You know, I've just came and took my 23rd COVID test. We see that my test was negative, but there are people that have come down to the test site and they have tested positive.
Yeah. So
have they already been COVID? I mean, have they already been vaccinated?
Yeah, they've been fully vaccinated.
Do you know which vaccinations they had taken?
No, I don't.
But they had admitted they had been vaccinated.
Yes.
And it had been a considerable amount of time.
Yes.
And they still came up positive with COVID.
Correct.
I hope y'all caught that. Did y'all catch that? Okay, rewind. Let's hear that again, because y'all might have missed that. Okay, repeat that one more time, so just so we all can be clear. We all can have an understanding, because I think we all should have complete content and fair content. You know, I've just came and took my 23rd COVID test. We see that my test was negative, but there are people that have come down to the test site and they have tested positive.
Yeah. So
have they already been COVID? I mean, have they already been vaccinated?
Yeah, they've been fully vaccinated.
Do you know which vaccinations they had taken?
No, I don't.
But they had admitted they had been vaccinated.
Yes.
And it had been a considerable amount of time.
Yes.
And they still came up positive with COVID.
Correct.
What is the procedure that they do after in that situation?
So the lady who came in last week, she got a rapid test and she came out positive. Normally you would follow up with a PCR test just to confirm that you do have COVID. And
a PCR test is?
So it is like a genetic test. It traces the part of the RNA in the COVID, and that's how we know that you actually have the COVID virus.
Is there a special place they would have to go to get this PCR test?
No, you can get it at Walgreens or Walmart.
Okay, so they take another test just to confirm that they do have COVID-19.
Yes.
And then what's the next step?
And then after that, they should be isolating while they're doing this process.
Okay.
If they find out that they don't have COVID, then they're free to go, live their life. But if they do indeed have COVID, they should...
From the second confirmation test?
Yes. They should then quarantine for at least 10 days, or at least until they don't have any more symptoms, like they don't have a fever. If they have a fever, they need to wait to get out of isolation until they don't have a fever without taking Tylenol or ibuprofen for at least 24 hours, making sure they still don't have any shortness of breath. But most people, they can stop isolating after 10 days.
So after the 10 days, should they take another COVID test?
No.
Or they just go on as such?
Yeah, they just go on based on their symptoms.
Have there been anything said about people that have been vaccinated and they've come in and they've gotten tested, they tested positive? Should they be revaccinated or?
No. So I have not, from the county, they haven't said anything about getting a second or an extra dose of the vaccine once you've been fully vaccinated. They just say, isolate yourselves in case you do get COVID, and that's pretty much it.
Thank you very much. You heard it, you guys, from the health professional herself. She works with the county, just giving you information so you can make an assessment and a wise, complete decision where vaccines and COVID testing is concerned. You dig? This is your man, Levon, and I'm out.